Hey, what's going on, BCS Army? Justin from Blue Collar Survival, and it's time for another review. Today I'll be reviewing the WE 617F for the good people over at Valtech. If you haven't checked out their website, definitely check out their website and their point system. I will put a link down below to their website and a link for this product right here. Also, if you're new to my channel and you're looking for that best bang for your buck in the budget knife and gear world, hit that subscribe button down below. Alright guys, so today we'll be doing the WE 617. Let's go ahead and get into this. Excuse me. You got a nice little pouch. It's a 2-knife pouch. Comes with a WE cleaning cloth, your care instructions. Do not eat silica packet. I actually save silica packets. I have a crap ton of them. They just come in handy. So you got your 2-knife divider. And we'll go ahead and here's what you guys are waiting to see. So here we go. So I got the knife, and I'll get some knife comparisons out, and I'm going to go ahead and throw the specs up on the screen while I'm getting the knives ready. Alright, so let's get a couple size comparisons. So this is the Ontario Utilitech 2. The Spyderco Manix 2. I mean, this is a good size knife. I think it's, what is it overall, 8.6 inches. So I mean, you're pushing on, 9 inches. It's a good size knife. And the steel wheel Modus. Oh yeah, and of course, a Bic lighter. So it is a large knife. I really do like that harpoon blade. It's got a full flat grind on it, satin finish. Way around, titanium pocket clip as well, and titanium backspacer. Alright, let's get into our scoring on this bad boy. So first things first would be edge retention. I gave it a 3, which is a little lower than some of the other D2s that I have given. I have talked to several guys that do steel testing, and they say WE's D2 just falls a little short of a lot of other companies' D2s. They just a little softer than some of the other ones. So I gave it a 3 on that. Ease of sharpening, I gave it 2. I mean, it's fairly easy, but with the D2, it's a harder steel to sharpen. They did a good job on the plunge grind there and the sharpening choil, so no smiles on when you're using stones. But nothing, just the belly. So gave it a 2 on that. Let's see, fit and finish. Fit and finish I gave a 4. I mean, WE is famous for really good fit and finish. You got good centering, nice looking hardware, even though we'll talk about the hardware later. Nice titanium backspacer with lanyard hole in it. Titanium pocket clip. And I do like this style pocket clip. They look classy in the pocket. But the fit and finish overall, really nice. They did some skeletonization of the liners. So I gave that a 4. Internals I also gave a 4 with the ceramic bearings. The action's really good. Lockup wise, you're looking at right around maybe 30%. So I mean, it's still got a lot of life left, 30 to 40. I mean, it's not quite early, but it's almost to the point of being early. But a really nice lockup. Falls pretty free. Action's really good. So internals, I gave a 4. In hand, I gave a 3.5. When I really grip really hard, like if you think about really getting going, this pocket clip bites you just a little bit. A little bit. Now, my hands aren't real big, so maybe if your hands are bigger and it would get more into the pit of your hand, instead of, mine's right there and it's kind of getting in the meat. So I gave that a 3.5. Function, I gave a 3.5 just because that kind of, with that biting on it, but that jimping is spot on. I do like WE's jimping. That's good for the function and the overall design. Overall design, I gave a 3. Just the handles, I don't know, for such a big knife, it kind of feels like too slender of a handle. I don't know if that makes any sense. I like to have a little, with a knife this big, I like to have a little meatier of a hand on my hand. It just kind of feels a little bit off. But I do like it. I love the harpoon blade. That is cool. I have never, I've not seen many that have the harpoon blade. I think it's pretty neat. Gives it some integrity on the tip. In pocket. Where is my pocket at? Wow. Looks like somebody ran off with my pocket. I found it though. Dang cats. In pocket, it sits nicely, and it does ride nice in the pocket. It's got good retention, not much showing on that, and like I said, it looks really nice. Also on the overall design, something that I knocked, I didn't mention, is the hardware. The hardware looks really cool, but I hate anything that I have to have a special tool for. I like to carry my my torque set ready to go. I got what I need for 99% of my knives, and then I get something like this that I have to throw on a keychain or in a bag. So I know it looks really neat, and it's a nice little touch, but for real world purposes, it's kind of a pain in the butt. And price for what you get. Actually, in pocket, I said 4. I actually gave it a 3.8 just because of the way it stuck out a little bit. I forgot to mention also, it sticks out just a little bit, which doesn't bother me, but it wants to almost rotate. I notice when carrying, I don't know what it is. It just feels like it kind of wants to rotate and sit cockeyed in the pocket. I noticed that today because I actually had to redo my review because I carried it a little more today and kind of learned some stuff. So 3.8 in pocket, and then I gave it a 2 for price. $100 price range on a D2 knife, especially one that's not, like I said, WE's fallen just a little short on the D2. So for me, that price is a bit steep when companies like Ganzo, which people will probably crucify me for saying that, but the proof's in the pudding. Ganzo has produced a pretty well done D2 at an extremely competitive price. So a company like WE, who is much more reputable, should be able to figure it out. Alright, so that's a total of 28.8, which gives it an average of 3.2, which is not too terrible. So a knife I would recommend if it's your style. I really like that full flat grind with that harpoon blade. Like I said, I just wish the handle had a little more to it. I think I'd really like it. It's just that slender handle with that meaty blade just kind of feels just a little bit off to me. But this is just my opinion. You know, you guys, maybe you have a different style and that's kind of what you like. It is a pretty decent looking knife, and as I'm throwing it all over. But I do like getting tan knives because you can make them whatever color you want. But I know G10 is a little harder to dye. A little texturing on there. But yeah, it's 3.2. That's a good score. It's a pretty nice knife. I do like it. I couldn't see me paying $100 for it. If I could find it on a deal, I might jump on it, but the $100 price range is a little bit too steep for me. Alright guys, this is all I really got for this. This is Justin for Blue Collar Survival. You guys stay safe.